Welcome to Fanatic Sports Channel.
Stepping up to the couch, it's Brian, who led the league last season in cracked screens. But with his new athletic case, it looks like that won't be the case. Touchdown, Brian!
Promo code FANSPORTS for 10% off your purchase. Remember to smash that subscribe button like you're gaining health points on Zelda. Smash it. You need those health points. Hey guys, thanks for joining me, sports fans. I really do appreciate it. Kind of going off script a little bit. I just wanted to talk about this new league called the American Alliance of Football. Started by Bill Polian and a few other professional football guys. I watched it last week, and then I watched a lot of the highlights, and it's pretty cool. It's an interesting league. It's basically just a minor league to the NFL. It's obviously more entertaining than flag, or I mean, shoot, it has harder hits than the NFL in college, so it's very interesting. Things to take away from it. Well, Christian Hackenberg still sucks at professional football. For some reason, the second he left college, he just couldn't play anymore. He's one of the best quarterbacks from Penn State ever, and for whatever reason, he just cannot play. The game is slowed down. He still can't play. His stats were, let me look those up. His stats were, Hackenberg had freaking like 10 completed passes for 20-some. Yeah, and then Wolford from Arizona, the Arizona Hotshots, probably had the best week. 18 for 29, 275 yards for 2 touchdowns. Garrett Gilbert, Orlando, also had 2 passing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown, which he caught from Jalen Marshall of the Orlando Apollos. So those two were probably the best quarterbacks, Gilbert and Wolford, for the Alliance of American Football. Both failed to reach 300 yards passing, but it seems to be a league where the defensive players are, more effective than the offensive players. If you're a quarterback and you have any type of skill, serious skill, then you're in the NFL. If you're a defensive player, you could be one of the best defensive players in the world and still not make a team because they're just so athletic and good at what they do. Michael Vick's team, the Legends, let's talk about them for 1 second. They have journeyman quarterback Matt Sims, Chris Sims' brother, Phil Sims' son, I believe, or cousin. I honestly don't remember. There's so many Sims out there. 30-year-old quarterback, journeyman, 15 for 28, only 126 yards, 2 INTs. His backup had to come in. Aaron Murray out of Georgia. He didn't have much success either. He only completed 4 passes out of 7 attempts, 38 yards, and a pick. So the Atlanta Legends did not have a great offensive game. The San Diego Fleet offensive quarterback, talking about the quarterbacks right now, we'll get into other things in a little bit. Just doing a little summary, what to watch for. Mike Bercovici. He had 2 interceptions, 176 yards, 15 for 25. He did okay, I guess. 2 picks isn't great. He should probably, he took a huge hit. I'll show that in a second, but he took a huge hit that probably wouldn't be legal in the NFL. That was pretty big. It's just interesting. I don't know these guys, so it's hard for me to break it down, but I am going to give you a summary. San Antonio Commanders quarterback Logan Woodside, 18 for 36, 255 yards. That's pretty good. 2 interceptions, didn't have much luck. Luis Perez, the number 1 quarterback picked, he didn't do very well. No touchdowns. He did throw over 252 yards, but it was on 57.6 completion percentage, so he didn't have a lot of luck. Wolford, clearly the best quarterback. He'll be interesting to watch. Gilbert, also very good. Hackenberg still sucks, even in the AAF. Sorry to trash on you, Hackenberg. Former Indianapolis Colt running back Trent Richardson. He was a high draft pick. He had a mixed experience, 2 touchdowns, 58 yards on 23 carries. So, just under 3 yards a carry. He did lose a fumble, so it was a mixed experience for him. He did have 2 touchdowns. That's pretty good. Arizona quarterback Wolford had a big play chemistry with Gerald Christian, throwing to him 3 times. Christian caught all 3 passes for 44 yards. Wolford also found receiver Rashad Ross 5 for 7 on targets, 5 catches on 7 targets for 103 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gilbert had a game giving his receivers Garrett Gilbert had a game giving his receivers Charles Johnson and Chris Thompson 5 targets each for a pair of touchdowns. Jalen Marshall had 4 targets and a passing touchdown to Garrett Gilbert. But defense ruled the day for the AAF. The quarterbacks got messed up and the receivers were mostly flushed across the board with a few exceptions. But keep an eye on this league, everyone. It's a fun football league. If you like big hits and good defense, watch the American Alliance of Football. Thanks, everybody. Take it easy.